Oh where has little D gone? I got it. I'm a pro. We are now in Georgia. Oh, by the way, good morning. It's funny, sometimes this happens when we're on the road. I don't know if you guys recognize this area right here. I don't remember, Allie, was that the first trip or the second one? It was the first or second one. Allie was walking Marley right over there, and then there was a dog that Allie wanted to go chase to make sure it actually had a home. Right there, I didn't even recognize it. That's so funny. I don't actually know where we're at. I know we're in Georgia. Odds. We do this a lot too, like just random stops that we make just so happen to be spots that we've actually been. Crazy. We're almost there though, but do you guys want to know how I started my day? You guys have smell-o-vision, which doesn't exist yet. I went to pump the gas and for some reason or another, the thing pulled back and I got gas all over me. I've had to like wash down and do like a little tour shower. Miserable, miserable. My mask is all gross. I only have one mask, so I have to figure out how to. Here's the conundrum. If you don't have a mask and you can't go into a store, is it like having like an underage person asking an overage person to buy beer? Like it's like, I'll give you $5, go buy me a mask. Do you have to just like loiter? Obviously I have Allie, but I mean, I just was thinking about it. Like, how would you get a mask if you don't have a mask? You just go like that or something? Random thought. Oh where has little D gone? Two things. One, I completely missed that on the 11th, Remy turned 13 months.
Woohoo.
Remy, 13 months, right? Rem dog.
Who's that big girl? It's Remy.
Look at her dancing. Also, yesterday, I didn't acknowledge that it was the CTFxC Treat Yourself Day.
So we're treating ourselves.
So we're treating ourselves to our little trip. Also, it's our first Walmart stop.
Also, Remy had her first nap of the day. And also,
Actually, you know what else? This is actually kind of cool. This is her second state ever. She now has Florida and she now has Georgia under her belt.
girl, you are the coolest.
48
baby.
more states, buddy. Just
No,
48.
no, mama.
Remy, 13 months, right? Rem dog.
Who's that big girl? It's Remy.
Look at her dancing. Also, yesterday, I didn't acknowledge that it was the CTFxC Treat Yourself Day. So we're treating ourselves to our little trip. Also, it's our first Walmart stop.
Also, Remy had her first nap of the day. And also,
Actually, you know what else? This is actually kind of cool. This is her second state ever. She now has Florida and she now has Georgia under her belt.
girl, you are the coolest.
48 more states, buddy. So we've decided on going to a place called, did we tell you guys yesterday? A place called Townsend, Tennessee. That's where we kind of figured out that's where we're gonna go. Apparently it's like, I got lucky and I probably shouldn't do it now because of the whole COVID stuff and social distancing, like RV parks are really like booked because everyone's on an RV right now. So it was quite difficult to try to find one that wasn't like a KOA or some like mainstream thing, which there's nothing wrong with them. It's just I kind of like finding the hole in the ground ones because I feel like all the times when we travel we find those cool nifty ones, like that one that had the retro trailer. That one, I think our all-time favorite one was the one in front of the Great Sand Dunes. I think our first RV trip, it was like overlooking it, and I remember I threw the drone up and I flew the drone into the sand dunes because we were that close. So I'm hoping the place we found today, apparently it's close to a place called Cades Cove. I guess that's a really cool place to go, but I don't know. I'm gonna be here for a couple days and then I still haven't figured out if I want to go north or west. Can't really go further east. We're doing pretty good though. I think we're making good timing. Remy's crushing it. Every once in a while she gets a little cranky, we'll pull over and let her literally run up and down the thing, and she's totally fine. She was a good traveler. I was actually really genuinely nervous that she would kind of be really impatient with everything, but she's great. She falls asleep, just chills. I think this one over here right here specifically, is having a harder time than her. Has she been in Walmart? I don't think she has. This is Remy's first Walmart and first time in Georgia. A lot of firsts. This is insane.
Maybe we'll do this one for her.
Yeah, look at it. It's an orange.
Hold daddy?
It's an orange. We're from Florida. No. She's like, can I eat? Go, Remy, go. Walking up a storm now. Remy is pretty stoked right now. She's got her cookie to celebrate. Watch the stupid grease spot. I hate that thing so bad. What is that, bud? A leaf. This is my favorite thing when she just walks around with a little cookie. You deserve it, bud. You've been traveling all day. Didn't really complain at all either.
Well, guys, we have arrived to our very first destination. Believe it or not, I finally got Remy to sleep. It's 11 at night. Char's still working outside. We didn't show up here till probably close to 9, and then we were having some issues with the RV, but it's just been kind of like a huge learning curve for us today. First off, owning an RV is completely different than renting an RV. Completely different, okay? If something breaks down when you rent an RV or something doesn't work, like, it's okay. I can return it in a week or so and things are gonna be fine. But when you own an RV, it's a completely different situation, kind of in panic mode, and you just want to make sure that everything is good and everything is well. So that's kind of what we're going through right now. When we pulled into this RV park, first thing that happened is we had some issues with our slide outs. We couldn't figure it out. We didn't know what was going on. Thankfully, we have some amazing friends that helped us out and helped us kind of figure everything out. It took us a little bit, but we got it. We've been lucky enough to rent newer RVs in the past, and the luxury of having a newer RV, I should say, is that things are very modernized. So you don't really have to do much. You just like push a button here, you push a button here, you push a button there, and things do what they're supposed to do. But with an older RV, there's a lot of things that you have to do on your own by feeling or by using your brain, if that makes any sense whatsoever. We've been learning a lot today. Remy is finally asleep and in bed, and thank goodness, you know, she's doing really well and adjusting to the RV. But I'm trying to eat dinner now, trying to make dinner for Char and I, but again, he is still outside trying to get things all hooked up. It's pitch black outside. We forgot our flashlight, so he's just busting his butt right now, but I'm gonna try and get him to come in. He's been kind of like coming in and out, and I know that earlier he had something that happened. I'm sure he'll tell you guys all about it, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Okay, so you know how today, at the beginning of the day, I started the video with the gas pump nozzle thing flying out of the RV. Remember that? I was telling you, and I got gas all over myself. This is how I ended my night. I'm not even kidding. I wish this was a joke, but this seems to be the most hilarious thing ever. Anyway, long story short, the hose, the Blackwater hose, where is it? Right there? That broke in my hand as I opened it, and I got pee all over me. I'm not kidding. So now I have gasoline and pee all over myself. Definitely an interesting way to start a trip, and probably up there with one of the most interesting days of my life. Probably grossest too. Between the two, I'd say the gasoline was, I would rather have the poo all over myself than the gasoline. Pee, not poo. We don't poo on, no pooping on the bus, guys. No pooping on the bus, just like tour. Day one, actually, well, because we did a truck stop, so I guess that's not really day one. This is the craziest one, I'd say. I think Allie mentioned this, the fact of how, like, we drove from, what did you tell him, 4 a.m. to like 4:45 a.m. to whatever time it was, like. The what?
I said I want to give myself just a little bit of credit. I don't want to go like, yeah, it's 4 a.m. and we got here at 9 a.m. and don't worry, guys. I went real fast. Never mind. I'm not making sense. I'm sorry.
Recapping, though, that what happened today was I got gasoline, and then I got peed on. I'm learning. That's the thing, is it's a learning curve. I guess I got to make sure that thing is quadruple tightened.
Just been a heck of a day. Like,
it's been a heck of a day.
It's just, it really is so different having Remy in this this vehicle as opposed to having just the dogs. It really is, and it's nothing that it's bad. It's just we're stopping more and kind of have to obviously give her more attention, because I feel like whenever you rent one, everything is already ready and good, and you don't have to worry about anything because it's all put together and perfect, right?
Right.
When you own an RV and when you own an older RV, that means lots of changes. Bleep can hit the fan.
We learned, thanks to Jay and Chewy. Chewy's the guy who's been helping us remodel everything, and he's, yes, at 9 o'clock at night he got on the phone and walked us through the entire process. Dogs are sleeping, Remy's asleep, Diesel's doing whatever the heck he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I gotta go take 4 showers right now. Tomorrow I don't know what we're doing. I gotta go to a car so we can rent, maybe go into the Smokies if it doesn't rain or anything like that. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm not going to talk anymore. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.